My name is Caitlin Akon. I played Enid on The Walking Dead, and you are watching Comiverse.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tony. Welcome you back to Into the Comiverse, episode 14. And before we get started, I'm going to introduce a couple of guys that's waiting backstage. First, we have from Chattanooga, Mr. S-Vaughn82. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Tony? Hope you're doing well, man.
Man, it's been it's been a day of working and doing stuff around the house and then not doing anything.
Always good. That's always good to get caught up around the house.
What's going on, Cliff? And we got Cliff from Cliff on Comics and the Council of Comics. What's up?
Yeah.
And we had not Scotty, but we had Mike, but we was having some issues. I'm gonna jump to the chat. I have the link if you want to join the panel in the comments, but my inexperience, I don't know how to pin this stuff.
Mike, try jumping back in, man. It might just sometimes jumping back out and jumping back in, it fixes itself somehow. You can try jumping back in if you wanted.
We got Mr. Scott Vaughn saying much love from Chattanooga. We got Mike saying hello. Hello, KBDM. What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
And we got Cup of Comics.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
And we're caught up. So, guys, how y'all been doing this week?
Good.
Real good.
Good week so far.
I finally binge watched Loki today. I watched the last episodes.
What'd you think, man?
Well, I don't know, man. I'm kind of a little confused. I liked it, but I don't think it was as good as season 1. But I mean,
what's wrong, Cliff?
I'm hearing tremendous echo. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't hear any echo personally.
No, I didn't hear any this time either.
I was seeing a thing though, like across the top of my StreamYard yesterday about there being like an echo issue. I don't know what that was about, but maybe that has something to do with it.
It very well may be.
So I don't know. Hopefully they're able to jump back in here because Cliff's awesome.
I hope everybody has enjoyed. Of course, today was Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Is it here? The echo?
I'm here. I hear the echo. Yeah. But it's not as bad as before.
See,
I don't know if the mic. Yeah, shit.
Go.
Now everybody's echoing. That's weird.
See, I don't have any echo on this end. I don't even know if it carries over on the YouTube side. Me and Travis were featuring. It was the same problem, and we couldn't figure it out. But it was something that StreamYard was like. It was something known.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop on.
That sucks. What the heck?
Yeah, it does, man.
See, now I'm not hearing any echoing.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I had a great time at the toy show today.
Happy Veterans Day, and thank you to everyone who has served. If you're a veteran, thank you for your service.
Yes, that's awesome. Yes, thank you.
First and foremost.
I am dual veteran lineage apparently because both my grandfathers served in World War II. My mother's father was in Pearl Harbor.
Oh wow!
When it was attacked. And his second wife, like before she passed, she told us like, you know, how she continually was told about the psychological damage that had been done to him by those events, right? And she constantly ignored it constantly. And I was like, that is the most Puerto Rican thing I've ever heard, to ignore ignore doctors being like, no, that's not real. That doesn't exist. And I'm just like, oh my God. And of course she felt really bad about it in her final years. And when she would tell us those stories. But it is actually that, and my own personal struggles with mental health are why I'm working in mental health.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. Because, you know, like, it wasn't always something that could be talked about so openly either. So I'm glad that we're at a point now where we're able to.
Now, I was just going to say, like, on my side of the family, I know offhand, my dad served in Vietnam. He was in Thailand as an engineer. And then my brother-in-law Mike was a Marine. And back in the 80s, when they bombed that embassy in Beirut, he was one of the people who went and cleaned it up. And then, my wife was a member of the U.S. Navy. She was stationed in Bermuda. And if I had other family members in the military, I don't remember offhand, but I mean, everybody's had family in the military.
Oh yeah, yeah. My grandpa, I have cousins and a lot of relatives that serve.
Honestly, I wish I would have. You know, I was almost there. I was fixing to go into the Navy, and then I backed out. And then, you know, sometimes I think of what it could have been if I would have went.
Yeah.
But I know that if I would have went, I probably would have never had been with my wife. So I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of us question that, man. I've questioned that before myself. I personally didn't have the balls. I didn't have what it took to go through with it, man. That's why I have so much respect for those that did. It's just amazing.
I truly believe if I'd have went, the discipline would have straightened my ass out a lot sooner than when I got married.
Probably so. Probably so.
Well, it was not the right time for me in American history to have any involvement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, also, it just, they probably would have sent me home.
Yeah.
I'm extremely flat-footed, so I don't know how that would have went. And plus the tattoos, I have tattoos that would keep me from being able to be in the military. I think. I don't know how that goes.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure how the whole tattoo thing worked back then.
I don't know how it goes anymore. I've been told before that I have certain tattoos that would keep me from, but I don't know how that goes. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know anything about that.
I mean, I guess it is the topic of the tattoo that is the problem.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was.
Of course, I would have went during the 90s during the whole what do they call it? Don't ask, don't tell thing.
Yep.
And that's a can of worms in itself.
Which would not have been great for me. Although, I mean, honestly, it's not like I had too much interest other than, ROTC would be like, come on, it's great. You could be at a keyboard. I'm like,
I'm gonna tell y'all a true story, okay? I may get the year messed up, but whatever year in high school that you have to take your ASVAB test, back then they used to take an ASVAB test back when I was in school, and it was basically the military would come in and you'd take this aptitude test. I got a call, I want to say during the summer of right before my senior year was going to start, and I got a call from the U.S. Navy from a recruiter going, hey, man, do you know you scored so high? We're not supposed to tell you your score, but you scored so high on your ASVAB test, you could pilot a nuclear sub. And I went, do you realize who you're talking to? Just the thought of me piloting a nuclear sub is like the scariest thing on the planet.
I mean, I think it's scary for anybody, but whatever they're looking for, you got it.
Yeah. But, I mean, and it was so funny the whole time when I was going through that. My dad, God bless him, he went, whatever you want to do, I'll support you 100%. And I was gung-ho. I was ready to go. And then what it was they waited too long and they allowed me to sit down and think about it. And I swore the oath. I did the oath at the MEP station. It was for delayed entry. I did not swear the oath for active duty because there's a difference. If you swear the oath for active duty, you are gone. And when we were supposed to go up there to do that. That's when I had my second thoughts. I talked to my recruiter. He told me I didn't have to go. And then I went back and told my dad, I said, I'm not going. He went, oh, thank God. I went, well, wait a minute. I thought you said you.
He was trying to be supportive.
Yeah, he was. But I mean, it's cool. Durst says tattoos don't matter in the workplace anymore as long as it's not slang or drug stuff. Well, that might be the
No, that's
workplace, but we're talking about the military, right?
yeah. And it was something that was deemed like
Howdy, oh, you
it was
crazy
deemed
son of a
gang
bitch.
related and offensive, even though it's not. It's
Yeah.
not a gang related tattoo, but it was deemed to be. So
And
there
you
you go.
got to think about things like things that where we grew up in the 80s and 90s that we thought was okay is now deemed as offensive. So I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's just all over like a crown, dude. And it's not even the right amount of points to be gang related, but they did. I don't know. It's stupid.
I was like, well, unrelated to the tattoos. I'm like, I feel like it's been a mixed bag of hits and misses in our cultural developments.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
well, I really don't have a method to my madness tonight. There's no theme because at the time really wasn't even 100% sure I was going to do a show because my wife and my daughter are swapping rooms. She wanted her bedroom in the back. My wife wanted the office in the front. So I thought I was going to be doing that all day today, and then of course that got pushed back to 2 weeks from now. So I was like, hey, I'll do a live show, and I was like, and the whole theme, it's really hard to come up with a theme sometimes. So I figured, what the hell, we'll just
I figured
kick
you were
back
going to
and
go
relax.
patriotic.
Well, I mean,
I feel like that would have been too easy. The whole night would have been JSA for me.
Yeah.
Well, my whole night would have been Captain America because I've got my stack of new comic book day stuff I am going to show off, and I have a new statute I'm going to show off. I'm adding to the Transformer statutes, but I actually bought a run from my comic shop of it was like 23 issues of Captain America, and now I have a uninterrupted run from issue 262 to the end of the volume at 454. I have all of them. All I got to do now is start at 261 and work my way back to 100.
That's
to
a
get
good
that whole
track.
volume one run.
Start stocking up now, and maybe next year's Comics Curing Cancer 100 will be yours.
Well, 100 was mine this year.
Oh, you did get it this year?
Yeah, I did get it this year.
Oh, then
I think now I might be wrong on some of the books and some of the prices, but I think the two that I still got to get that are kind of pricey is those two that have to deal with the Falcon, 117 and 118.
Yep.
Oh.
But I got a facsimile reprint.
I got to start.
So, well, that's to get you through the night.
Yeah.
I got to start back up on my sensational She-Hulk run again. Now that I finished Dazzler off, I gotta finish that up now.
KB Dion says, I did the same thing with my daughter, Tony. I supported her till she made the choice not to go and then celebrated that she didn't. Proud of her either way.
It's really funny because some people, right? Because we all come from different backgrounds and experiences.
Yeah.
And I encounter people where that colors their perception a little too heavy, right? Mm-hmm. But like there are a lot of risk and sacrifices involved that like a lot of people do not, that they kind of like take for granted, right?
Yeah.
But also on the other hand, when I'm working with the Marines every year, like I've just like, like I say thank you for your service when they leave, right? Because when they arrive, I like listen to that all day coming from everybody. And I'm just like, hey, you guys want a picture? No. And I'm like, we could do the pictures. The Marines are here, and then we'll do the pictures, whatever. And then when they're leaving, I thank them for everything. Because like, I'm like, I find it like almost overwhelming, I
can see that.
But it comes with the territory. But in the meantime, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so great. It's wonderful you're here. I'm like, go in that corner and go start collecting toys. Yeah. And then they end up playing games and stuff with us. I really love it. And last year was so wonderful. And the staff sergeant, there's a new one every year. And every year they have different ideas about how they wish to go about it. And this year's staff sergeant is like, oh, I'm going to be there. I can't wait. And I'm like, all right.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited. And in case I haven't said it enough all over the internet, December 9th at Alternaverse Comics in Hyde Park, New York, at 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. is our 14th annual Toys for Tots Toy Drive.
Yeah.
All right.
The event is on my Instagram. It is on Facebook. You can donate to Hudson Valley Toys for Tots. The link is on the Facebook. You can DM me for more information. And I'm even thinking for people who make a donation online to Hudson Valley Toys for Tots, I'm going to enter them into a raffle.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I for sure. I definitely want to get with you and work on a live stream where we can kind of get the word out even more. And I think that's a really good thing that you're doing, man. I really want to help you make sure that's. I think it's going to be a success no matter what, man. But I want to help you get the word out.
It's year 14, but you know how you know how we treat ourselves, right? Like I know it's going to be great. It's always great, right? But at the same time, I'm like, wow, I really wish I could be more involved this year. I really wish I did more. And now I just got support coming in from all sorts of places, and I'm just like, well, we're going to give somebody some really nice Christmas.
Yeah, man, it's going to be great. Yeah, you're going to do a great job, no doubt. Not a doubt in my mind.
I'm going to make myself big for a second just so I can show Cliff this. I was talking about it, so there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some Captain America.
I watched your unboxing video. I can't believe I forgot that you won it.
And then I got this one. This was an upgrade. This is one of my 2023 grails. I have a 6.0 second print of this, and I wanted a higher grade and a first print, but I got a 9.0 Vengeance of Bane.
Sweet.
So now I've got this in a first print 9.0, and I've got a second print in a 6.0.
Nice, man. That's cool.
But y'all got anything y'all want to show off? Or hold on, before I forget, anybody in the chat, if y'all want a Comiverse sticker, I've got a nice little stack. You can send me a message on Instagram with your address, and I will get you some of these mailed off.
Sweet.
I've got 3 letters ready to go for Frank, Wellbore, and Bueller.
And if anyone wants a Christmas card from me, hit me up on Instagram, and I will be happy to mail one to you.
Nice.
Because I just got them. I just got them today from Walgreens.
Christmas cards and stickers for everyone.
Triff says he needs that Bane. Bane is my favorite. But you know, when I say Bane's my favorite Batman villain, I talked to my wife about this. When it comes to coming up with your favorite villains or your favorite heroes, I have the idea of saying, okay, now we automatically know when you're doing villains, like Batman villains, everybody loves Joker. So I try to pick something that not everybody's going to automatically like, but I always like Bane, even though one of the parodies of the Bat Fan or whatever said called him a roided out jock. But still, yeah. Trev, just hit me up on IG with your address, and I'll send you one, man. And he says he needs a Christmas. I need a Christmas present of Cliff. He needs a Christmas present of you, Cliff, not from you.
Again, hit me up in the DMs, and we'll work it out.
Clayface.
Clayface is pretty cool.
Have you ever heard of the story where Batman wears Clayface's armor?
No.
That's pretty badass. I can't remember which one it happened in, but there's a comic where Batman wore Clayface as like an armor suit. It's crazy.
Is Mike hanging out in the backstage?
Oh,
again?
wait. Was that Mike?
Did it fix the echo?
Mike.
Echo. Hello?
Hello?
I don't hear an echo.
I can barely hear you, Mike.
I can barely hear.
Damn. All right, keep going. I switched browsers so that I get maybe that might.
Quieter than ever.
Angry Otter says his favorite is Dr. Doom, but from 2099, where he's not the villain. I love Doom 2099. Oh. I think we got the echo back.
Causes. I saw Doom 2099 today with the foil rim and everything, and but like $25.
Really?
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, and and I am, I'm not like, let's what I don't like to haggle with people who I will see again, right? But like, yo, take me out somewhere where I don't know anybody and I'm probably never gonna see them again, and I'm ready to fight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, hell, Cliff, let me next
That's
time I go to my
crazy.
LCS, let me look because he had some Dune 2099s, but they weren't $25. I'll see what I can do for you.
I mean,
I mean, maybe
find
this
that
guy thought he had the ultimate Grail Doom 2099 #1. I don't know.
Nah, man, I find that in bargain bins all the time.
Yeah, that and Ravage and X-Men and all the basically most of the
No,
2099s.
I really think that, you know, the internet has like ruined things for these guys. And like,
Yeah.
and to be fair, right? Like, you know, you're spending the whole day somewhere. You've got to pack up your car. You have to make a return. But like, at the same time, like every day is a comic book convention on the internet. So like, it's really hard. But we want these people to be at the toy shows because we want to participate. But it's also like, dude, y'all got to bring the hard deals because what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Well, like, I don't know. A lot of the problem here with some shops here in Chattanooga is like when prices go up on comics, they don't mind adjusting the price to that. But when they go back down, they won't readjust.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's
a
big problem.
I know a place right now. It's got about 10 or 15 copies of Spawn #2 for $20, and it's not even $20 near mint.
I mean, a lot of shops just aren't readjusting when it goes. I mean, with the prices, if it goes up, they'll sure as hell raise it up. But
yeah,
always. I mean, I'm happy with my local guy. He's pretty much will be like, yeah, just negotiate with whatever you want.
That's how Buddy, the guy that I work with, this little old man, that's what he does. He'll look it up and find what it's currently going for, and he'll work with me on that.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go through what I got this week. I got a stack.
Nice.
And so, now, granted, some of these are pickups from the last few weeks, but I'm gonna kick it off now. I almost didn't buy the facsimiles, but I went ahead and bought them anyway. But I just got regular editions of All Star.
Yeah, I reread that. That was fun.
I had to get this one because not too long ago I did a comic spotlight on it.
Yep, that's true. It was fun, man. It's funny to how they worded stuff back in the day, like way back when that book came out. This is funny.
Oh yeah, the I was gonna say the Batman issue where the Joker talks about his boner.
Yeah, like the slang that they used. Yeah, it's funny. It's just funny.
And I got this one.
Good. Yeah, that's a great one.
Now I missed this one. I missed this one when it first come out, but I saw the regular edition and I seen this nice little shiny foil, so I picked this up.
Yeah, it's a pretty cover.
And out of all the copies of the Batman issue 139 that come out, this one caught my attention.
That Supergirl special was pretty good read too, I thought. That's cool. The McFarlane toy version. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks it.
Yeah, I seen that and I went, man, I got to get that. I like that.
I have not seen that one yet. I've seen some of the toy ones, but not that one. That's awesome.
And I'm finally going to be able to get caught up on Titans. I got issue 3 of Titans.
That's like a month old. And you're like, I'm back.
Yeah, and dude, nobody around here had one. And all of a sudden I went to one of my other LCSs and he had 3 and 4. So I picked them up.
Yo, cool. that Titans Beast Boy, I really thought was going to directly tie us to Beast World. Mm-hmm. And it didn't. You know, I literally picked this issue up because I thought it was going to do like more setup. And it was just like, nah, it's like there's just stuff out there for the Titans.
That's one of the few DC titles I didn't read.
One of my one of two of Catback issues I picked up was I got another copy of 176 because when I did my episode of Tony's Keys, I made a comment that the copy I had was incomplete because it was missing its Marvel value stamp. Well, I found a copy. I actually asked him, can I open this up and look at it? And I made sure it was there.
Good. So, yeah, smart.
All right, back on to some new stuff. I got the new ASM.
Cool.
Excellent. Rec wrap.
Yep.
Okay, now these next two are just pure cover buys. I got this one.
Art Germ, of course. White Widow, sorry.
And then I got another Art Germ.
Yeah, I grabbed that one.
Dracula.
Have you read that? That was a pretty fun read.
I haven't read any of these yet.
The What If, it was fun.
I got Punisher #1. I was kind of had mixed feelings about a new Punisher, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But
I
this was the
liked
only.
it okay, dude. I thought it was all right. Some people are shitting on it.
This was the only cover he had left, and I got that.
What'd you think, Cliff? New Punisher.
I have no desire to read Punisher.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Any of them. However, I do think people crapping on it without giving it a chance, much like some people in the Marvels. I'm not here for that.
What
you gotta go and try things for yourself.
Yes.
You know.
What you
Now-
said. Exactly.
Now, being a Cat fan, I'm going to say that when the new series started, I immediately was going to skip it because, and some people may go, "What?" I'm going to be bluntly honest. The series with Ta-Nehisi Coates, I didn't care for. I kind of liked the Symbol of Truth and Sentinel of Liberty. They were okay. I was just going to skip this one, but I went ahead and picked them up anyway. I went ahead and picked up issue 1 of Captain America because I believed that I needed to give it a shot and not just pass judgment and not read it.
Well, let me tell you, I hated it and I passed it. I was
Yeah.
like, the interior art is like so, like I would never put a subpar artist on Cap. Never.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I agree with you, Cliff. I don't plan on continuing with that series,
But
unfortunately.
I did get the George Perez cover because I love it.
I was going to say this
That's
issue
awesome.
2 has a nice George Perez cover. So, I mean,
Yeah.
then of course for Durs, I got Scorch 23
There's been some cool Scorch covers. There's a really good one on pre-order right now.
and King Spawn. I got the new issue of House of Spawn. Oh, wow, there's a new title. I got a new
Coming
issue of House of Slaughter, and they called it the black and white unlockable variant for issue 19.
Ah, okay.
Unlockable variant.
Yep. Okay, now I'm jumping down a rabbit hole since I accidentally yet purposely sent Scott down a rabbit hole with Fright Night. I went and started getting these covers like Avoid Rivals of like them doing this.
Yeah.
I got this one. I got the one with the Quintezon. Then even though I swore I wouldn't buy any second prints of
Second prints
Transformers
came
#1.
at you, didn't they? That's the
Yep.
one I got too.
I have bought some second print ones.
I grabbed that one and I grabbed this one, and now all I need is the one of Jetfire to have, I guess, all the ones coming out. I'll just have to try to find it somewhere.
That's
the
cool,
last
man.
of the new ones. I got issue #2
Oh, there
of
you go.
Transformers. Now here's the thing. I'm waiting on an order from Big Time Collectibles. I'm still waiting on it because I had pre-ordered this one in that order. So I'm gonna have a couple extra. I'm gonna have an extra of this one that'll go in the giveaway.
I read that. I'm still liking it, man. It's still good.
Last back issue I picked up that I mentioned, that big Captain America run. This was part of that order as well. This was a 2023 goal that I can mark off. And this is Captain America Volume 5, issue #6.
Oh, the Brubaker run. Mwah, baby.
The first full appearance of the Winter Soldier.
That's awesome. I knew I recognized that.
And I got that for pretty cheap. And that's my pickups for this week. And then I got one more thing. I've talked about it before about how I get reward points from work. I turn them into Amazon gift cards. I buy things, get things for free. So I got another Transformers statue to add to Megatron and Prime.
Nice. That's cool.
I got my boy.
That's awesome, man.
So now there's only
Travis.
There's only 6 of these statues in this series. I got Prime, Megatron, and now Starscream. There's one of Soundwave. There's one of Bumblebee. And oddly enough, there's one of Grimlock in his dinosaur mode, because all the others are in their robot mode, but Grimlock is in his dinosaur mode.
Dude, you got to get Soundwave.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the most expensive one. The Grimlock and the Bumblebee I actually seen on eBay for like $25 a piece, but the Soundwave was like 60. But it's nice. It is real nice.
It's because Soundwave is dope.
Yep.
Now, okay, what do you guys think as far as the books that have came out this? Well, Tony said he hasn't read his yet.
I haven't read issue 2 yet, but I
Cliff,
one thing has already been
the week, man. This past week, what was your read of the week so far?
I cannot. I really cannot afford books like I used to, and so like, let's see, what did I actually really truly care about this week?
I'm just curious as to
Amazing Spider-Man.
Now, how you feeling about that?
Good, because I feel like once we got past the whole Kamala Khan thing, I feel like the book finally started getting good.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sour about that, and it's fine, and I don't want to dwell on it.
I haven't read it lately.
Yeah, no, it's dude. The little saga where they poison him with the Green Goblin serum.
Yep.
And he was just a bad man.
Oh,
dude,
man.
It was ruthless. It was fantastic. Can I ruin a piece of it for everybody?
Go ahead.
Sure.
All right. At one point, he's fighting Craven's son, right?
Yeah.
And dude, he knocked him into the grave, right? The open grave, right?
Yep.
And he's like, you can figure your way out of here just like I did. He's like, or you can handle things like your father, and tossed a rifle in there so he could blow his own head off.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I'm like, Peter, no! And then he's battling Norman. And he's like, Peter, I've been where you've been. Please, like, let it go. And he's like, is this how you felt? Is this how you felt when you killed Gwen? You know? He's like, because you know what? Now I understand. And he goes, and I'm gonna see if Mary Jane's new powers can handle it when I throw her boyfriend off the bridge. And then he on the Goblin Rider. I was like, oh my god! But anyhow, dude, it was great. So Osborn goes to the graveyard to help Craven out, and he's like, we've got to stop Spider-Man. I was like, oh my god! So yes, the two ex-villains team up to go cure Spider-Man, and of course Norman is still a genius, so he knows how to do it. But I thought it was a really cool, turn of events.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, Mary Jane, also her and the hubby or boyfriend or whatever, they're in the car, and she's like, we got to move, we got to get out of here, and but of course, Mary Jane Jackpot, I'm not hating it.
No.
And honestly, I wanted more Jackpot Black Cat. I would like to see more of that.
To be honest, like as far as Amazing Spider-Man, I've been buying it, but it's been like cover buys, like the Disney 100s and things like that. But I haven't been reading it in a while.
Super fun, and the artwork is excellent because I love Ed McGuinness. Love him.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
Did JR just quit doing them, or?
I don't know, and I don't care because personally, I don't want him on the book.
Yeah.
I'm like, if they told me that he was on the book for the next 24 issues, I would throw a freaking party, to be honest with you. This guy, with Ed McGuinness. Also, the new Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Our original bad man. And there's a new Illuminati too.
I haven't read that one yet. I that was one of the few I didn't pick up, and I missed it.
Dude, always pick up a Thanos #1. Always.
Well, I just didn't see it.
Just always.
I just missed it somehow on the shelf.
Now, this book has been really inconsistent in coming out.
I was never into the milestone stuff, so
I know, but guess what? It's actually this is actually a really fun multiverse story. They're battling Brainiac.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
I thought that was cool. So, like, originally I was just doing it because I was like, yo, we got to support the cause. But then I was like, oh my god, I'm really into this. Shazam, I absolutely love. When I can afford absolutely nothing, I will still buy Superman and still buy Shazam.
Shazam. I didn't even know that was still going.
Dude, it's only issue 5 and it's great.
I just haven't been on it.
Dude, you got to be on it. It's by Mark Waid and art by Dave Mira. It's wonderful. So the gods are really pissed with Billy and totally screwing with him. Yeah. And in the meantime, Mary got her powers because the Greek gods gave them to her.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So that's why she's part of Amazon's attack right now, because she represents that pantheon. And in the meantime, the other kids do not have their abilities, and Freddy is really jealous, and the gods are really messing with him. And that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to ruin the issue.
I am reading that Amazon's attack.
I didn't even know about the Amazon's attack. I guess I've been under a rock.
Superman 78.
I've heard about that one.
There's no way. There's no way this Russian armor has nothing to do with Lex Luthor. It looks like his armor. I don't want to hear it. I know Lex is gonna show up. Yo, my new favorite X book, by the way. Biggest surprise to me that I was gonna fall in love with this title, because I don't typically give a shit about any of these characters. X-Force. I love this story so much. I am glued to every page, every issue since Fall of X. I had no idea I was going to be bonkers in love. What is it? Mikhail Rasputin is a fantastic freaking villain. And he's using a mutant who writes, whatever he writes comes into fruition.
Yeah.
God, like this has been so freaking cool. And also that Colossus realized that he couldn't trust himself. So he told Domino to go out to his garden where she found the dead body of his wife, because of course he was written to kill her when she figured out something was wrong. Dude, love this freaking book. Can't believe I love this book.
What about Uncanny Spider-Man? Are you reading
What
that?
about Uncanny Spider-Man? What about
Yes.
Hey, Michael.
Dude, I love that book so much. That's been such a good read. Such a surprise.
Great minds think alike.
Transformers.
And because great minds think alike.
Still good. Some shiny, foily goodness.
Yes, and because it was still sitting in my box. Look at that Transformers love. Because it was still sitting in my box.
Oh, we got some.
Hey,
Mike.
Is the
this
echo
thing
there?
actually popped up. It said, your guest, Evil Mike is on Android Chrome, which has a bug that causes echo. Google is working to fix it.
That's what it is. It's an echo associated with Android.
Is there an echo now? Though?
It says for now, please ask your guest to wear headphones to avoid echo. And Mike's wearing headphones.
Mike, can you reattach the headset? How about now?
Still.
No.
Still. Damn. All right. Bah.
Bummer. Stupid.
Google is picking on Mike, man.
Well, it's just a StreamYard issue with Android right now.
How you doing, Michael? Good. Glad to have you here.
What's up, man? He's muted. You're muted, Michael.
I was muted. I am not muted anymore. I'm good. Thanks.
Welcome to the Comiverse.
Thank you, sir.
I think this is the first time I've seen Michael live ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I'm on different channels, so
I've seen him as a guest on Only Slabs, I think. Were you on Only Slabs?
I
got somebody's guest. You had some badass slabs.
I got to comment on Scotty's shirt. That is awesome.
Well, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, but Tom Hardy ruined that for me. Hold on, my AI camera has.
I want to know if anybody can guess the mashup on my shirt.
Isn't that
I have
Gundam?
no idea.
No, what I'm saying. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? I've been watching too many things.
It's the Lion King, obviously.
Yes.
And then Red 13 for Final Fantasy 7.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh. Those were
never
some great characters.
What's going on, Kenneth?
Kenneth. What's up, man?
And my buddy Tim's having internet issues. Yeah, he's going to be over later on tonight because we're going to be playing D&D for the first time in weeks. And I dropped them with a cliffhanger for my daughter's character, and I'm getting ready to throw it on them.
Yeah, I played my campaign last night, and one of my players couldn't make it. But when she left, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go spy on these people because somebody needs to." So she's just like, "Oh no, what happened while I was gone?" I was like, "Well, you met a young man who lost his leg to the dragon army, and now he's your sidekick." And she's like, "What?"
Hey, Cliff, I actually told my wife and my daughter, I said, "Y'all, Cliff did a video that would unbox the stuff he won from my Halloween show." I said, and he used my picture of my character. That was awesome.
I knew you were going to love the thumbnail. I knew it. I was hoping you appreciated it. I was so glad.
I created him as he's going to be a villain for my D&D group later on. But me and Hoot's been talking about maybe I may do something in the future where he'll pop up on videos where I thought about doing movie reviews, like horror movie reviews, and have him do the reviews.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Good. I mean, that man has excellent horror movie taste.
Yeah.
As Scotty already knows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Tony, then you'd have to find my movie and do a review of my movie.
What's that?
What?
Yorktown.
The one from the
2011,
70s, right?
Yorktown. The
I,
slasher.
don't know, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Yorktown?
Yorktown?
Yeah.
Okay, will
It's
do.
from 2011. It's a slasher film.
I love
Dude.
slashers.
Yes, y'all got to do that.
We
Get a
looked
dude
that
on
up
it.
one night on Council of Comics, thanks to Michael.
Yeah.
Of course, now we actually have to find it so we can watch it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Amazon wanted way too much money to redo the subtitling on the movie. I'd never recoup. After 10 years, I would never recoup that funds to redo it. So they pulled it.
Well, that sucks.
It had a good run. It had a 10-year run.
Yeah.
That's
Of course,
terrible.
everybody knows that the actor strike is over now.
Yay.
Yeah, that's good.
Comic collectibles.
Now,
What's that, man?
going way back to where we was talking about Loki, my thoughts, and like I said, I'm still kind of confused. I was watching the last episode while I was filing through my daughter's comics, so I'm kind of watching it, kind of flipping through comics, and I turn around and I can't really say much without spoiling it, but the way it ended, I went, okay, what does that mean? The last thing
Don't
you
worry,
see.
Tony, because I felt the
And-
same way, and I watched the whole thing. And I have been shocking people left and right because all weekend I've been telling my friends that I enjoyed the Marvels 1,000 times more than the last 2 episodes of Loki. That
I
does
thought
not
the
mean
Marvels
that I
was
was not
good.
impressed with the ending of Loki, but I thought it was the last 2 episodes were a drag, and suddenly I am supposed to accept that Loki figured all this out after
Spoilers.
thousands of years of repeating himself, right? That he realized that the magic was inside him all along to do this. And I'm supposed to just sit back. I'm supposed to just sit back and be like, oh, this is fine. And let's just wait for Secret Wars. That's what I'm supposed to believe. So no, Tony, if you feel weird about this, if you feel like it wasn't enough, then I am with you. I support you because it's the truth.
Well, I mean, like I said, I liked it, but I'm an easily confused person, so
No, it was just boom. Oh, I've done this infinite number of times. The magic is in me.
So basically, he pulled a Doctor Strange, but he just didn't come to bargain.
I wish it was even that fun. It was just like, oh, look, I can grab all the threads of reality.
Well, I didn't know he was a spinstress.
Dude, the only thing that I like is like earlier in the series, they mentioned that Loki is the god of stories, right?
Okay, I missed that.
So I feel like that line came to fruition here. Because if he's the one holding the multiverse together to keep it alive, then of course he would be the god of stories. Because
Yeah,
every
that's true.
story is literally in his hands.
And I really can't go much more into detail without spoiling it, and I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But I did see an interview that Tom Hiddleston did with, I want to say, Jimmy Kimmel, where he said his character has come full circle. Now, I don't know what that means.
No, because he came in completely self-centered, awful from episode 1, season 1, right? To now, everyone's alive thanks to him.
Yeah.
The multiverse lives and breathes thanks to Loki. He gave completely of himself. He is the one who remains so that everything can hold together.
Now, is it safe to assume that they did this just because of what's been going on with Jonathan Majors? I'm not going to get too much into it, but...
No, because this didn't fix the Jonathan Majors problem, because when we go back to the TVA, they're like, do any of the Kangs know we exist yet? No. Do we have word on them? Here's a new file.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
No, Daredevil NYC, I'm with you. I did enjoy. I didn't love the show, right? I didn't love it. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you loved it, and I don't want to take away from other people loving it. But I am just saying, show, right? I didn't love it. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you
What's up, guys? How are you?
But I am just saying, show, right?
How's everybody doing? Is that me? I'm sorry. Better?
Yeah, that's better.
Sorry. I heard you guys talking about Loki, so I figured I'd chime in a bit.
Go ahead, feel free, man. And welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, man. What's up, guys? I think the second season fixed the end of the first season, because I loved the first season and I hated that last episode. And I think because of what they did in this second season, they fixed the whole first season by doing it. So I thought it was awesome. However, I think it's the end of Loki, which is kind of sad. But other than that, I thought it was awesome.
It's the end of Loki until we see Secret Wars, I think.
Yeah. I just
Right.
want to know when they
Timeline.
bring in. I just want to know when they bring in Doom in.
After
That's
Secret
yeah,
Wars.
probably
Although
Secret Wars.
they said they wanted to pivot into him, but dude, they got so much work to do. The easiest thing they could do, even if it feels ugly to them, recast Kang.
Yeah.
Hold a global search to find the replacement and recast.
The rumor was that John, well, I don't know how to say his last name, Finn from Star Wars was supposed to come in and fill if that guy had legal trouble, which would have been awesome, I think. But
Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
Obviously that
Love
never
him.
happened.
Bring him in. Also, who do you think is going to play Iron Lad? Because I am so hyped for that.
Yeah, me too. I like Iron Lad.
I must have missed something. I didn't know about Iron Lad.
Well, he's
Iron
a
Lad is
version
Young
young
of
Avenger.
and he wanted to prevent becoming Kang.
Oh,
Yep.
And the end
That's
of
what
the
he's all
first
about.
Young Avengers arc, Kang is like, no, bitch, you come with me because this is destined to happen.
Mhm.
And that was it. And the Young Avengers were devastated because they could not save their friend. And then his armor, which was what, a psychokinetic armor, his armor adopted his personality. And then when it fused with the remains of Vision and it became Young Vision, but it had young Kang's personality
Mhm.
oh wow.
until they fixed Vision and that was over.
That's a lot of reading, Cliff, man. I
Yeah.
give you credit, man. I don't remember all that. As you're saying it, I'm remembering it, but I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that shit was great. Young Avengers had great freaking stories. And like, there's like, look, me and Scotty
Yeah,
were the
man.
ones who were there for it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
I was
a big fan of Iron Lad.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be honest. The only time I remember Young Avengers is during Civil War when they were trying to chase them down.
Yeah,
I like the champion.
the least cool Young Avengers. Yeah. Oh my god.
So here's another theory. What if they do champions instead of Young
I
Avengers?
think
what
we're
I
gonna.
thought.
I think we might be getting a Young Avengers Champions hybrid. That's what I think we're getting.
Maybe.
I like
All
that.
I know is I can't wait for Agatha Coven of Darkness so I can get Wiccan. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Are they still
Yeah,
doing it?
I like Agatha.
They've been filming, so like I know they're on. I know that there's been a break, but like they started filming. Give us the show.
It's true.
I didn't see the Marvels, but I did watch the post-credit scenes, and I thought the post-credit scenes were awesome.
Dude, oh my God. We can't even talk about it. That's the worst part.
It's so
but it was-
funny. One of them is an actual post-credit scene. One is just the final scene of the film.
Mhm.
So according to this, their copyright filing shows a release date for Agatha of September 19th, 2024.
Oh,
Okay, good. That's a great cast. If nothing else, I think we can agree that Aubrey Plaza is amazing, and I can't wait.
Yeah, it should be good. WandaVision was one of the best shows by Disney Plus. So if it's
WandaVision
anything
was so
close,
much fun. I had so
And-
much fun with WandaVision.
I did too, and this movie I thought was very good in continuing the arc for Monica Rambeau.
I don't understand what they're going to do with Maria and Monica at the same time, though, because I don't ever remember them existing together with powers in a comic.
No, they have it in a comic, but this is the multiverse, baby.
True.
So stay tuned. You
The
know?
whole revamp of the MCU, they're having to change everything up going forward.
Listen, have I ever told you guys my dream for Kang Dynasty?
No.
All right, my ideal Kang Dynasty is multiple Avenger groups having to go after Kang. The champions, Young Avengers, whatever we call it, they meet Iron Lad, and Iron Lad gets them on board to battle Kang in the future, right?
Yeah.
Then I would like them to introduce the Fantastic Four with another set of heroes who are like, no, we need to defeat Kang in the past, and they go to battle Ramatat. And then the Wakandans are furious because Toussaint is kidnapped by a version of Kang in Haiti, and she grabs Shuri and Shuri to call any friend she's got left for them to go chase Kang, right? And what happens is, as it should, they all lose.
Wow.
And then the multiverse starts to unravel and we get Secret Wars, right? Like, that is my dream. And then all these Avengers teams that went to go battle Kang show up with all these other Avengers and characters they've never met before to do the Battle World scenario, but also introduce adult T'Challa Jr. as the new Black Panther. That is my absolute fantasy game plan for those two movies.
They're probably going to use baby T'Challa for the Young Avengers or the Champions or whatever. I don't think he's going to.
I think the smartest move they can pull is, I was kidnapped by Kang. Look, Mom, I'm all grown up. Boom, new Black Panther. I think that would be a brilliant move and a great side effect to the events of Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. So this way, his mother will always be like, I lost 25 years with you, or I lost 15 years with you, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be great storytelling for the next Black Panther movie. I think it's the best idea I could have ever come up with for these characters. And I would love to watch it. I would love to watch it. But again, I'm just a schlub in front of a video thing, a YouTuber.
I just want to see God Emperor Doom.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we should see that for something else, right? I don't know. Maybe call it Secret Wars 2. But I feel like I want Doom to show up and be Doom.
Yeah.
You know, and be around.
You think they're going to try the Beyonder, or you think he's too lame of a villain?
I'd love to see Beyonder.
I think, again, this would be my plan. We get the Beyonder, and the Beyonder is the evolution of the Kang that was defeated in Quantumania.
That makes sense.
I think that would be like a boo, you know?
Could work.
Again, just what I would want executed.
And wasn't Ravonna Renslayer, wasn't she a variant of Kang in the comics? I thought she was like a female variant.
She is, no, and she survived this whole thing. So we'll see her.
Yeah. When she went to that one world, I was like, okay, now she gets to see what they all went through in the first season.
Yep.
And she didn't even look scared. She just kind of like stared at the purple coming at her. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like every time we see Doom, it's because it's Fantastic Four. And I hope this new Fantastic Four movie is not a focus on Doom. But
apparently not.
My favorite characters. Right. But it shouldn't be. I mean, the last two versions that we've had have been the Fantastic Four versus Doom. It should be something new. But I just have a feeling they're going to sneak him in somewhere there because he's so.
I want to see Old Man or Super Skrull or one of the old school.
I'd like to see a Nihilus. That's just me.
Yeah.
By the way, what's her name from Secret Invasion may very well be our Super Skrull, right? Because although she is a good guy, right? All the recent events of the Skrulls are not good enough. Right.
Well, we did see Super Skrull in Secret Invasion, correct?
No, well, technically he's Power Skrull if we're gonna do that, right?
Oh, okay.
But I feel if we're ever gonna see this uber powerful character that they made again, I think using her as a new version of the Super Skrull, someone who is sympathetic, but not so sympathetic that she's like, oh, you expect me to just keep sitting by and letting my people get screwed over and over and over again. I think that makes a compelling villain out of her. Because I suspect that, spoiler alerts, this is your warning window. Mute me now until I put my hands down. I suspect that the Skrulls that were rescued and taken to New Asgard, I suspect she will treat them well. But the Skrulls on Earth, particularly our new Super Skrull lady, will find out about them. And when they realize that they are not treated like active beings when they leave New Asgard, I think there's going to be beef to be had there, and that'll be a good setup for this Super Skrull and the Fantastic Four. And my hands are going down.
That's a lot.
It'll go good.
Listen, the one thing that my brain is good at is ideas and plotting. It's everything else that, is a train wreck.
Then maybe you need to take over the writing for Marvel Comics because they're not doing so good right now.
Somebody
Oh my
does.
God, dude. The thing is, I got to tell you, they need someone to be in control of the plotting, and they need editors from the 90s, the 80s, the 70s who actually know how to edit and not just sit there, say okay to literally everything, and only stop you when corporate has a problem or corporate wants something done. Right? Yeah. Because these are talented people. I meet them, I talk to them, I enjoy other projects that they work on very much, and I cannot believe some of the things that they come out with. And I know there's other things involved. I like Zeb Wells. I talked to him, and I love what he was thinking when I saw him last year. And I just felt like the Spider-Man book was just never what we were talking about until now. Finally, the last 4 issues, I feel like, oh my God, this is the book I was talking about with him last year near Comic-Con. I just feel like editorial interference kept him on all this BS that clearly most of us hate, but we keep buying Spider-Man.
I can see that.
Well, I am biased because my cousin's in it, but they did a really good job with Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't been all misses.
Is your cousin the tall one with the white outfit?
Right.
I love her. So when you talk to your cousin, I freaking love her. I thought the look was great. I thought her movements were freaking great. I just rewatched the whole thing in color, and I still love her character. I love it. And she pulled off that androgynous shit so good, like David Bowie level androgynous. You tell her. You tell her that.
Model, so Oh, yeah, I'll let her know.
I mean, obviously, it's not just all her. There's a whole team, but the fact that she carried it is in character, bravo, bravo.
Well, she's also the witch in Conjuring 3.
I don't watch those movies,
but
did not know that.
I watched one Paranormal Activity with my niece in theaters. And it hit too close to home, and we were driving back from the theater shaking in the car. I was like, that was so horrible. She goes, I know, the way they killed the abuelita. I was like, I know, it's so bad.
Well, if you ever watched the last Hunger Games movie, she's also Tigress in that.
Oh, wow.
The brand new one?
No, the original.
Oh, the original.
The Mockingjay Part 2. She plays Tigress, the shopkeeper.
I'm sorry that I thought the first Hunger Game movies was brilliant, and I hated everything I saw from the sequels. I hated number 2. I couldn't get past the opening of part 3, and I completely gave up on it. But for your cousin, because I am so impressed with her at Werewolf by Night, I will watch that trashy last movie.
Well, you know what? They extended out her scenes when they aired it for the the viewing, whatever, to get the reaction. The audience liked her portrayal, so they actually gave her more scenes in the movie. They had to reshoot. So,
well, listen, her. I was like, that's some clout, man, because they liked her and they liked what's her name, Elizabeth. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of her last name.
What's up, Mike?
But she also.
Anybody have the echo? Echo?
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Yes. What are we talking about? Fill me in real quick.
That my cousin is awesome in Werewolf by Night, and apparently she's in the last Hunger Games movie of the original series as well.
In Conjuring 3.
And Conjuring 3.
Songs and Snake Birds.
I may watch Conjuring 3 just because of her.
All right, we got Travis.
I wouldn't listen to anything that says. Anything that Cliff says, don't listen.
You just mad because I'm half Canadian. That's what this is really about. It's the bigotry.
Oh.
You either full or you're nothing. Get out of here.
You see?
So what is half a White Walker look like?
Apparently this. Bask in my glory.
Love it.
All right, guys. Well, I got to drop off up here. It was great chatting with you guys.
Awesome, Mike. It was great.
Glad to be here, Mike. I'm glad you were here.
Yeah, Mike.
All right, so clue me in because I've been trying to fix this audio thing, and finally, with the help of Travis here, thank God. But fill me in what we talked about. You know,
I don't know.
We've been talking about Loki, the
about
MCU, and Cliff's been talking about theories, and
what I
see Scotty going through some books. I don't know, Scotty, you got something you want to show, or?
Oh, no, I'm just randomly digging through comics, dude. I'm like going through Maximum Carnage right now, actually.
Do you want to see what I picked up at the toy show?
Sure, why not? Hold on.
Show us.
All right,
show us what you got.
Show us what you got.
For Toys for Tots, I'm going to put it in the raffle.
Oh, that's cool.
What is that? Is that Ursula?
That's cool. From the Little Mermaid.
That's
Big
cool.
Hot Topic exclusive. And to add to this month's council giveaway, Venomized Doctor Strange.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, I need that. I need that. My brother's a huge Venomized fan. I need that, and we gotta.
Good. Then earn your ducks. Earn your ducks.
I'm gonna have to. I have one.
All I'm saying is it better be like a 5-minute duck race.
Dude.
No, he said it was gonna be like a 3-day.
33 seconds. How about that?
He said it was going to be 3 days. He was going to start it and just let the stream go, and then we were going to come back 3 days later and figure it out.
Actually, even better if it was like a 30-day, like a full month. Like you had a month to find out who won. I wonder if you can actually do that, like on StreamYard. Be like, you know what? I'm going to do a 30-day stream.
Duck race.
All it's going to be is a duck race.
You're paying for the upgraded StreamYard.
That is true. You'd have to have the upgraded version.
Don't give me ideas. I have it.
Look, Cliff is over there like thinking. I saw his eyes moving.
Well, no, because we decided as a group, we all pitched in to pay for the upgrade.
Yeah.
Because divided by 4.
There you go.
And if you want me to give you more ideas, 4 of you can team up for it, and then you break the account up into multiple streams that you want to run.
I already got the upgrade anyway.
Or at the very least, 2 of you can do it and manage it.
I felt like I had to get the upgrade if I was going to do it every week.
Look, here's the pro tip. Every year around this time on StreamYard, they do a Black Friday sale. They do it for about a week. And all the upgraded plans go to about like 50 to 80% off. The last couple of years, I had the ultimate tier upgrade for $10 for the whole year. $10 for the whole year. Trip that out. So, and it should be happening soon. And it's happened every year for the past 3 years.
Does that mean you paid $120 for a whole year of Ultimate?
I paid $10. $10 for Ultimate.
For a whole year of Ultimate, period?
Yeah. And honestly, it was a bunch of us. Like a bunch of us had I think it was Phil's Treehouse who, the first year kind of sent us the links to the Black Friday StreamYard sale, and literally it was $10 for the whole year.
Oh Lord, if that comes up, please somebody send me a link.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cliff.
So I got all these books for $20. So I got this Silk #1 just because it was a Silk #1.
Hey.
All right.
Trev loves Silk.
I actually do enjoy this Tinian book, this Christopher Chaos. I have almost all the covers. I did not have this cover. So
that's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, it's got some great art to it.
Punchline #1.
Hey.
Boo.
My girl.
Boo.
Oh, I don't like her, but I was like, if I'm gonna get all these books for $20, let's do this, right?
Well, good. You can send that my way.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shadow Man. There you go. Shit, that's a hot. I don't know if it's still a hot book, but it's been a hot book. What is that?
The lenticular.
Is that that's the year of the villains? Yeah.
Yes,
who is the villain?
That's Relic.
Is it?
Are you guys seeing any of that?
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I see. And his hand's moving.
See, I'm on my phone.
No, not really, because
the picture is smaller. So you're gonna have to tell us what book.
This is Mongol and Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
You know what I think is great? The Mongol cover, he's chained up. The Relic cover, Hal Jordan's chained up. Somebody's
in the bondage.
Yeah, it's bondage on
everybody.
bondage.
Well, we know I love a good tied up man cover, and then of course Earth 2 with the sod.
Oh, yeah, I love that
So
cover. That's a good cover.
you heard it here first, guys. Send all of your bondage dude covers.
Oh my God! Don't get me started. I will make a theme night of that. I will do that.
Oh man, you should do that. Like Durs, are you still in the chat, man? Let's do a bondage dude cover theme on your
Joker
Sunday
War?
night sesh.
Is that a Massimo cover?
I believe so. I'm not 100%
Is it?
sure.
Bring it closer. Maybe not. Maybe not. Damn, it's still a pretty cover. I love that. I've never seen that before.
Well, again, no one was buying the book, so voila. And of course, if only Durs were here.
Spawny boy.
And now the last three are my favorites.
All right.
Titans. The Titans.
Teen Titans
Yep.
DC.
There's Batgirl, Golden Eagle, the whole crew.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Travis, you know about that?
claim that.
The Titans?
No, man. I want that cover though, so I claim it. You can send it, Mike.
I guess it's like a
Yeah,
volume
I don't know.
2 because the original team was Silver Age Silver Age, and then the Tales was like the 80s.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
so
in-
this would
that's in
be, This would
between.
be the Silver Age team for sure.
What number is that? Because I have some of the Silver Age ones, and they're like in the 90s.
That's number 51.
That's got to be like a volume 2 or something.
Yeah, the
Never
Titans
saw
have
that
so many
before.
different names.
Yeah.
Is that Perez?
No, this one's not Prez. This is way before that. Way before.
Wolfman or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wolfman, maybe.
Well, no, Wolfman was the writer. He didn't
Hey,
write
Mike.
this.
No?
This one, the cover is by Jose Garcia Lopez.
Durs. Ooh, I like that. Flash and the new guy.
I think Durs is watching the ball game.
Super Team Family, baby.
It's college today. It's Saturday. What's he watching for?
Oh my God, what issue of this? What issue is that?
What issue is it?
Number 15? Is that what it says? Number 15 next to the April?
I can't see. It's too
Oh,
small
wow.
for me.
It's a dark number. Okay, but anyhow, yo, this is actually number 15 of Super Team Family. That's really impressive. I may go get this cleaned and pressed, baby.
Do
All right,
it.
and the last one, which I was
Do
so
it.
excited to find. Look at this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's sick.
So
I
great.
like it.
Such a
Fuck.
great cover. I was so happy finding this.
Those Marvel Greatest Comics I think they're usually like reprints of like 2 different issues, like a Fantastic Four and an X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that
Marvel
I was gonna
Tales.
say I rarely see them. I am so happy. Yo, see Biz. Oh, I can't do finger things. See Bizzle.
Well, I was gonna say, since Cliff is showing off some new Teen Titans, I got to show mine off because I did a spotlight on this one just last Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Ooh,
I-
there
I-
you go.
I
Yes, bro.
So that sucker
And
right behind me.
I have
Ravager.
collecting comics. I always knew who Deathstroke was, but getting to read this book, and I found a few other Deathstroke books that I've really, guess you can say, come up with a interest in Deathstroke now.
Interest in the stroke.
I'm not going there.
Dude,
My bad.
the first time Deathstroke like goes hard at the Titans, every issue is fan freaking tastic. It is so good, and especially when Nightwing has to go it alone. I mean, my God, it is so great. And Nightwing is in detective mode, and actually, I think he's still Dick Grayson. This is him leading into him taking on the identity of Nightwing, so that he could pay tribute to both Batman and Superman. Right?
Was that the
And,
Judas contract? No, I've
Judas
never read
contract,
Judas
yes.
contract.
No.
Yes,
That's
because
before.
remember, Deathstroke takes down Donna Troy Wonder Girl by messing with the chemicals in her photo lab, right? And Dick pieces it together because he's like, there's no way that Deathstroke can overpower Donna. And I was like, yes. I'm like,
Look, and this is just for Cliff. You know what my favorite Deathstroke moment in comics is? It was from Dark Crisis when he turned out to be the main bad guy of Dark Crisis. And I know how much Cliff loves Dark Crisis.
I love that whole '80s Titans run. I mean, every issue was phenomenal.
Well, one of the things about when I did the spotlight and actually getting to read the book, because I have a raw copy of a $1 reprint, was, after all these years, I always knew that he had a grudge against the Teen Titans. So for me to finally figure out why he had that grudge was pretty cool.
His son.
Of course, everybody else probably already knew, but I thought it was pretty cool.
And even then, it's like, I get it, but also it's like, dude, you are attacking a bunch of teenagers because you can't cope with the consequences of your own actions. Oh, look, Mike's got comics.
And comics that I haven't shown yet anywhere because I haven't done my video yet. All right, so A cover Shazam.
Yeah.
And for those of y'all that don't know that they're finally not calling him Shazam anymore, that's just the name of the comic. He's going by the Captain.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It is terrible. They gotta fix it.
There you go, Trav. Birds of Prey. I love these
That's
spotlights.
such a great series, guys. You guys are not reading that. You guys need to get on it. Kathleen,
I'll tell you, you're gonna love this one, Cliff. But like a fire cover on a mediocre comic. But man, you talk about fire and ice.
Yeah, I don't find the book mediocre. The book is what it should be. And
It's all right.
It's
more like a comedy read. I wouldn't say it's bad. I mean, it's doing its job.
It's definitely not for me.
It is giving us Justice League International vibes. And I mean, like, for those of us who were there for it the first time around, like, it's doing what I expected it to do.
I wasn't in a brand new, but I wouldn't say it's a terrible read. It's just kind of like a hokey, jokey, like a filler kind of. But I mean, it's still fun. It's not terrible. For me, the hardest read for the Dawn of the DC, the first 3 issues was Cyborg. Those first 3 issues were, man, it was a
I
struggle.
didn't even read Cyborg, but I'd have to put Fire and Ice. I did like the first issue. I just didn't go back and read the second issue. The worst one for me, though, would have to be Steelworks. I can't.
Ooh, I love Steelworks. I love Steelworks. All right. I don't know how many people are reading this, but the Milestone universe.
Yes, you missed me. I was just doing it. Yes.
I love the Milestone. Yeah.
We lost Scotty.
We did.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
for those of y'all that don't know, first time Joker has been back in a Batman issue in 2.5 years. And I know that sounds crazy, but for me, that's a big thing. And you want to know why? It's because he just left his own series to come back and fuck with Batman. I mean, you talk about some great timing.
I wish they had made it like 4 years. That would have really felt better.
No, I need more Joker because Joker is the only one that really fucks him up.
Well, the Joker is going to be battling news. Oh, the same Wonder Woman I picked. Baby. Compadre.
Oh, my God. That Scotty Young Punisher. And I did read it. I know that there's mixed feelings, but I actually enjoyed it. I was telling Travis, but I will say the most disappointing thing about this is the laziness behind the dude's background. He's got the same backstory, the same exact. I got a couple more. I know, Tony. Did you grab this, Tony? What if?
Yeah, I did. That cover.
Yeah. Thanos.
I'm Thanos.
I got Thanos too, baby.
I'm not. See, I stayed away from Thanos, so, and I only really grabbed it from my brother, and he likes the movie versions of these. I like the first issue of this. I'm kind of looking.
I heard it was good.
It was a good read, and it's funny. I thought it was going to be all like scientific and shit because it's supposed to be about like the new version of gods and everything, and it kind of read just like every other comic. And with Jonathan Hickman, especially if you read any of his X-Men, he can be very like scientific and non-linear. That one was pretty straightforward, and like, that maybe his version of it was like, I got to make it as simple as I can to explain how these gods come in and tie in, but it was actually really good. Because it's not just the gods. It's like this chick behind here. They have these, like, I don't remember what they're called, but they're kind of like calculators, but calculators for gods. But they have like a specific name to them. But they're kind of like, they have powers and shit like that, but they're not people. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, Scotty
They're
said.
like God.
Scotty said in the private chat he had to hop off, but he had fun.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks, Scotty. We love you.
We do love you.
All right, we're gonna do some show and tell, man. I'm gonna show off a couple things real quick, man. I was on Only Slabs last week, and I didn't show these because it was tough to fit everything in. But I got a couple.
Woo.
Ooh.
So this is what's cool about this book, man. Albert de Guzman
I have that book.
is a letterer. That's who I got this signed by, and I came to find out somebody I worked with, it was his father-in-law.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I got a bunch of books signed by him like 3 years ago. He actually passed away about a year and a half ago. But I got that. I got number 8.
Heck yeah.
And here's the cool part, man. I'm the only person he's ever signed books for.
Oh, wow.
He's a letterer. And I got that Tales of Teen Titans, first appearance of Jinx. None of these are super valuable, but I thought they were.
That's
cool.
a great Titans book.
It is. It is.
Who was that first appearance of what?
Jinx.
What was the first appearance?
Jinx.
Oh, yeah.
Jinx, yeah. This is something I got signed at Super Jersey Comic Expo, and I'm showing this because I got all the DC fans on here. Ron Mars, man.
Oh, man, that's beautiful.
I love Ron.
Ooh,
Ron is
that's pretty.
Honestly, I only met maybe like 12 creators in my life, man. He was by far the coolest, man. I could have stood there and talked with him all freaking day. Just a really cool dude. So, but a couple of my DC slabs I didn't get to show last week. So that was it.
That Green Lantern, that's a set of books
That's dope.
I still need to get. The ones where he's crazy.
Hey, listen.
The one where he's,
if I read any DC in the 80s, 90s, it was Titans and it was Green Lantern, man. Those were my two volumes that I just loved.
You read anything current, Rich?
All Marvel.
Like, are you Marvel? What are you reading from Marvel right now?
Well, you know what? A lot of them are building up. I haven't been reading, but Punisher, I love the freaking Punisher. The Uncanny
Ooh,
Spider.
that was my jam.
Oh, Punisher's awesome. And I hated Punisher my whole life. Thought he was like a stupid superhero. Like, he's not a superhero. He's a
Yeah, it
with
was.
a bunch of guns, you know. But they really did a great job with that last volume. The Uncanny
Jason
Spider-Man with Nightcrawler, I think, is cool.
Nightcrawler.
It's a cool twist.
Yeah.
The Venom with Black Widow is a cool twist. Like, they got a couple cool little twists going on right now that you wouldn't really think that they would do, but they're doing, and they're actually working. So,
Yo, Fall.
That's like all the.
Every time someone's like,
Go
"Oh,
ahead.
all new comics are garbage," I'm like, "You need to read the Hellfire Gala, and you need to read X stories because they are like gung ho."
almost all my X stories except for X-Men. I did get the Hellfire Gala. I didn't read that completely because I wanted to find out what happens with the whole Fall of X thing. So I didn't get through all that yet, but I did pick them all up.
I need
For
the
me,
Hellfire
all
Gala. That's the only one I'm missing.
Which one are you missing?
The Hellfire Gala. That one,
only
and
missing
specifically
Hellboy.
the Resurrection. No, I grabbed those. That was actually good. You know, another one that really surprised me, and no one's mentioned it, but the Predator versus Wolverine. Man, that the first 2 issues dropped, and that has been like not only some of the best art that I've seen from Marvel, but like the story is just fantastic. It fits so well. Anybody reading Spine-Tingling Spider-Man?
I am reading Spine Tingling Spider-Man.
It's good.
That was actually pretty dope. Yeah, just the first issue so far.
The one thing I don't really like what they did is that the Wolverine Ghost Rider crossover. I'm not feeling it. And I like both characters. I just don't like them together.
For me, the first issue was okay, and then it kind of went mediocre, I guess.
He is gonna end up being the Batman that laughs at Marvel, because people have gone like bonkers over him, and I'm like, oh god, they're gonna bring this back. I know they're gonna bring this back.
I'll show off a few comics.
Hold on. Let me get you. Let me make you big, Travis.
We'll show this off. Love this cover. Beautiful cover.
Man, yeah. I almost bought that.
I grabbed that one.
Yeah,
it was a good issue.
I didn't even ask for them to throw it in. They just gave me cover C because they thought I would like it. That's how good Retro Rocket Comics is.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking a lot like Trev right now. My American Dad.
You should. Family.
Metamorpho, issue number 2. The second issue ever. I don't got the first, this is like the first series that he's ever had, like his solo series. I don't have issue 1, but I have issue 2.
Now hold it steady. What is going on? Oh, okay, now I see it. Oh, that is dope. It's like a submarine, and then a ring, and then a fucking... Yeah, that's cool.
Gotta show some love for Bawana Beast. First appearance of Bawana Beast.
I've never heard of Bawana Beast.
I hadn't either.
What you need to do is go read Grant Morrison's Animal Man, and you'll learn a lot about Animal Beast in just those issues.
Okay.
The showcase run always like laid out some really cool characters.
I love the trade dress, man.
That is nice.
That checkered,
Batman versus Eclipso. All I'm showing is like Silver Age comics, because just showing what I showed off in the Comic Collector Club last night over on Biggie Shack's
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Love Eclipse. Love Eclipso.
Travis.
So much. I got a cover with creatures wearing diapers. You can see.
Love it. Hey, they got to start somewhere, right? So just getting demon babies. I mean, that makes sense.
And then I just got this in. There's a sticker on it though. I got to take that off or change the bag. But just got these in yesterday. Since you guys were showing Teen Titans, I like Teen Titans too. Certain Teen Titans I really love. This is from the Jeff Johns run, Teen Titans, issue number 17. This is the Teen Titans of Tomorrow, first appearance of them.
Yeah.
Cool. I remember those.
I love Jeff Johns. This one is another Jeff Johns run of Teen Titans. This is Teen Titans issue number 8, reintroducing Raven, but also it's the first cameo appearance of Rose Wilson.
Oh, wow.
I love this cover too. Look at that.
I've been targeting that book.
It's not very much.
And it's easy to find. I wish I knew, Tony. I would have picked one up for you today.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's one of the only Teen Titans book at my LCS that they don't have.
Yeah, it's beautiful cover with Raven on it.
It is.
I love that. I love that Jeff Johns run. I thought it was great.
And going back a little further in that, we're going to go to Teen Titans issue number 50, nice 35 center, which is the first appearance of the Teen Titans West.
Yep.
And which one did I have? 51, I think?
And there's a nice little thing right there. What is it, Travis, on the cover where it shows the female-looking Joker?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Harley Quinn.
They call her
the Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Mine is 51.
That's not a girl. That's a dude.
Oh, that's a dude? Okay, I'm sorry.
That's
no,
a
the
dude.
Harley Quinn?
No, that's the Joker's daughter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was
Is it the female?
Yeah.
I thought the
it's
original
Joker.
Harley Quinn was a dude.
No.
Hmm.
Although, if that were the case, it would have worked out a lot better for Alan Scott, don't you think?
Because that was like in Stargirl. Didn't we get Harley Quinn's son?
Right. That's an all new.
Lost Children.
That is literally one of the Lost Children. Those characters did not exist before.
Yeah, but I thought it was explained that his dad was Harley Quinn and he was a dude. I don't know. Maybe
it's explained, but he did not exist. And the catch is they were removed from time.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to show this off because I really like it. This is the Addams Family, the Bodies issue.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's fairly new.
Yeah, I love that.
Interesting.
And then one or two more things I want to show off. I really think this is really cool. It's not a comic, but it's the Ultimate Guide to Superman.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I was looking through it and reading some stories and stuff. It has some covers in here. It has some great stories of how Superman got started. Some of the big stories throughout, like the Girl of Tomorrow. I think anybody can really pick this up at any of their grocers. Yeah.
Look at the barcode. What's the release date of that?
Oh, it's recent. It came out this month, or maybe no, 2 months ago.
Okay.
Like look at that Brainiac up there.
Oof.
Yeah, so anybody can pick these up, and it'd be a really good read just to learn some history of the man who changed everything.
Yeah. One of my favorite. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say one of my favorite Superman documentaries is that Look Up in the Sky. That's still one of my favorite documentaries.
It's great.
Last thing I want to show off is a print that is signed and made out to me by a person me and Roscoe had the pleasure of sitting down with and talking with during Between the Lines. This is Twig and Donkey Kong.
Oh wow!
Oh what?
Yeah, it's so dope. Kyle Stram. Oh, Stram. Kyle Stram.
Yeah, Kyle Stram.
Stram. I don't know.
I love it. I love Donkey Kong. One of my favorites.
That is cool.
That's all I have to show. Till tomorrow on Durst's show.
Ah. Well, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the horn, and we'll see. Well, we'll start with Travis. What you got coming up, Travis? You just mentioned tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be over on Durst's channel for his cover theme of villains. If you guys want to see what I have to show, probably Tony Comiverse will be over there. Actually, I think this whole panel will be over there. You could join us over there on Collecting with Durst's channel. Later on that night, I'll be over on Legion of Comics channel for At Week's End, talking comic books, movies, TV shows, and pop culture news. Monday night, Between the Lines, we'll have Cryo Prime, aka Cody, over there. We'll be drawing forgotten cartoons. So if you guys would like to draw from home, feel free to do so and send them to me on Instagram at TM_nerdy. I think that's it. I just went live last night to show off. Like, I did show this off, but go check out what else I got in the box, because I got a lot of great things from Sugar Skull.
Cool. A lot of stuff.
All right, Cliff, I choose you, buddy. What you got coming up?
Tomorrow evening on the Council of Comics, we are going to do the box office as always and review Home for the Holidays with Robert Downey Jr., because apparently I'm the only person that remembers this is a Thanksgiving movie. So I'm looking forward to the crew's reaction. Then at 7 p.m., I'll be on with Durs. Although, is that 7? He's in my time zone, right?
His is 6, I think.
All right. So 7 for him, 6 for me. So I'll be
6
running
Eastern. Yeah.
I'll be running from the council over to Durs. And Travis picked out my cover challenge.
I can't believe you figured out. I knew one would be at least 2 of those that I sent you would be like super hard to figure out and like find, but I guess you had no problem finding.
One of them is probably going to be a problem just because like I don't care for the character enough that I don't know if I have anything where they would appear on the cover.
Well, we can't be friends because I loved all of those characters that I sent
I
you.
know you love all of them, but I'm pretty sure the one that I don't like is probably your least favorite, so it'll be fine.
Name. Oh man, I want to say out one name.
I don't even know.
All I'm gonna say is like I don't know.
All right, do you
Mike likes the character too. If it's the character I'm thinking of, and he's like one of my favorite.
Well, explain what you are talking about first.
Okay, so Durs likes to do a cover challenge. He usually tells us the night before at best, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, this week it's villains, right? It's like as per Travis, right? But I didn't understand. I was like, wait, Travis has a list of villains that we're supposed to do? So I hit up Travis immediately and I'm like, what's this list? Where's my list? And he's like, damn, you messaged me just at the same time Durs did. And then I'm like, Durs, I don't understand. He goes, no, there's no list. What's wrong with you? I said, oh, he said you should do villains. And I said, and so I go back to Travis's channel. I'm like, you know what, Travis? Give me a list of villains. I want the challenge. I'm going to try to produce covers with those villains. So that is my challenge for tomorrow in the middle of our already existing cover challenge.
Cool.
And I tell you, it's gonna be hard. I guarantee you. Like one of the characters I'm actually bringing tomorrow. So.
All right. So now that we got the backstory, give us the list. What's the villains?
Oh, it's Doomsday, Eclipso, Doomsday, Eclipso, Sportsmaster, Hugo Strange, Granny Goodness. I think the hard ones for me are Sportsmaster and Hugo Strange.
I was gonna say I got two of those. I got Granny Goodness in the first one.
Yeah,
I got Granny Goodness and Doomsday. Maybe that's
what I'm thinking.
I got the first appearance of Doomsday, so I'm bringing that tomorrow.
Perfect. So I'm looking forward to that. Monday night we're doing Sportsmaster. Monday night, we're doing a comic review, and of course, you can earn yourself a duck for the duck race, which includes all sorts of cool books this week, and this thing.
Yeah, I need that.
I think,
that could be,
and then of course,
that could be a Christmas present.
We're gonna have a fabulous. Yo, did this thing just vibrate on me, or did I imagine it? I imagine it.
He's like, oh shit, extra.
I promise that we're gonna have a really fun duck race for the end of the month. Tuesday, we film over in Hyde Park for the Council of Comics for our new Comic Book Day episodes. And Saturday the 18th at 11 a.m., we'll be at the Fishkill Recreation Center in Fishkill, New York, where we'll be there. Very Gary Comics will be there selling comics.
Oh, wow.
Izzyverse will be there.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Izzy, after you're done, I got something else.
There you go. And yeah, it's Backyard Comics will be there for, I don't know if any of you follow them, but they're really cool. They're gonna be there, and they actually made a little mini movie that they're gonna be playing while we're there. And they have a little theater room that the community center uses. And last but not least, December 9th is my 14th annual Alternaverse Comics Toy Drive for Toys for Tots. We've got Marines coming. We're collecting toys. We've got tons of prizes for raffle and silent auction. And you can find the event on my Facebook page. You can make a donation to Hudson Valley Toys for Tots directly from the event page on Facebook. If you don't have that information, hit me up in the DMs on Instagram. I'll gladly send it to you. And if you show me proof of your donation to Hudson Valley Toys for Tots, I will enter you for a raffle for a slab. It's going to be great. If you want to make donations directly to the store, just go to alternaverse.net, go to their website, find the address, send it to there, mark Toys for Tots in the box. If you want that donation to go to the silent auction or raffle, just put a note in the box what you want us to do with it. Thank you. That is my pitch, everybody.
All right, Mike, you're up.
Shit, I gotta follow through with that. Okay, so I don't have shit besides my Sunday night stream with Trev and just reviews. No, I got a new comic book day video dropping. I have like a triple unboxing that I need to finish uploading, but it's from Madam Blaster and a C3 win, and then I think a slab from Brian. And then after that, just reviews. And this week will be my week off from comics. Like, I won't be picking up my new books until the following week. So this week is going to be nothing but reviews.
Well,
that's all I got.
I'm gonna try to remember everything that I've got going on. Monday and Wednesday, I'll be dropping unboxing videos. I've got about 3 videos where I unbox stuff that I bought off Whatnot from Durs. So Monday and Wednesday is going to be Durs unboxings. Tuesday will be a new episode of Tony's Keys. Next Thursday or Friday, I'll be doing a very special, I say special, comic book spotlight, because this book celebrates its 22nd anniversary this Tuesday. So I figured it was appropriate. I targeted this week specifically, and it's the 9/11 issue of Amazing Spider-Man. So I may do some facts and trivia, but I'm also going to talk about that day of September 11th, what was going through my mind that morning when I found out what was going on. Something else on the comic spotlights. I'm working on what I'm calling the road to episode 50. I cannot believe I'm fixing to be on episode 50 of the spotlight. I have 2 spots open between here and 50, and Travis actually messaged me and suggested that I do Animal Man. So on the December 7th episode, which is episode 46, I'm doing Strange Adventures number 180, which is going to be pretty cool because I always like looking at books I've never read before, and I found it. And I've got to try to find it. I found part of it, and there's another. I bought part of it digitally off of Kindle. It was the Animal Man story, but I know there's another story, so I got to find the rest of it.
Okay. The DC Universe app.
Yeah.
Does have it on there, and that you just have to get a monthly subscription, and that's where I read it. So if you do ever use the DC Infinite or the whatever it's called now app, yeah, you can read it on there.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm always looking, and I've actually challenged myself because I've got it episode 44 on the schedule. I'm just hoping I can actually find the book, and I found half of it, and I'm going to butcher this name, but episode 44 is Albedo Anthropomorphics number 2. From 1984, it's the first appearance of Usagi Yojimbo.
Woo!
You actually said that 100% correct.
Oh, did I say it right? Oh my God. Okay, but yeah, but that's what I got coming up, and then next week, if I'm not switching rooms, well, actually, no, I won't be. That's a week after that. Episode 15 of Into the Comiverse. I know the week of. I gotta look at my calendar and make sure I get this stuff straight. The week of the 24th, I think. Yeah, 25th. The 25th. That episode, I'm doing a Doctor Who special. It's the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who on the 23rd. When they, 60 years ago on the 23rd, they unleashed episode 1, An Unearthly Child, featuring William Hartnell. So I'm going to be doing some kind of special 60th anniversary. And coincidentally, that is the last spotlight for this month, and I'm going to do some kind of a giveaway. I don't know what's going to be yet. It's going to be comics, but I don't know what's going to be in it yet.
I really enjoy your spotlights, and that you giving spotlight to certain characters and that, because some characters you're showing off like not a lot of people know who they are. Like I'm very appreciative that you're doing one for Animal Man.
Well, and the thing is the funny thing is, Travis, is back when I first started collecting, I had a few Animal Man comics, and I read them, but that's about it. I didn't really continuously read it, so I got to remember what I forgot from 30 years ago.
Fair.
But yeah, and I'm always trying to find something that I haven't read, and I usually like to try to do the obscure stuff, like you said, that nobody talks about. But that's what I got, man. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight in the panel. I want to thank everybody for hanging out in the chat and everybody that's watching the replay. Once again, happy Veterans Day. And My hat's off. Well, if I had a hat, my hat would be off to those who have served in the military, all you veterans
That
out
was a
there.
mess.
And that's where we're gonna end this episode. And I'm gonna tell everybody, like I say in my videos, everyone be safe, take care, and God bless. See you around.